Hey, this is Sky. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Go check out my website at skysworld.com for life coaching or mentoring. Let's talk about what's holding you back from your success in life. There's two big areas that hold us back, so let's talk about them. Let me put it to you this way. If silence and rejection stop you, then you're not ready for it. You're not ready for that success that you're looking for, to reach those goals. A goal acquisition, just as a philosophy, as something to undertake. It's an adventure. When you want to reach a goal, to me, it implies action. Instead of a noun, it should be a verb, an action word. A goal should be an action. It's a process. In order to reach that goal, you're going to have to be strong. And a lot of times we don't get the responses, the reactions from the world that we want. A lot of times we run into obstacles that we just don't understand. And you may be faced daily on your path with these obstacles that present the possibility of maybe I should turn back. Maybe I shouldn't do this. Maybe this isn't worth it. And yet you see other people with this greatness, with other people with what you want, a lifestyle that you want, a mentality that you want. You know it's possible. How do you get there? Why can't I get there? Well, if silence and rejection stop you, then you're not ready for it. If the silence of others stops you, if you're asking a question to somebody and they don't give you an answer, and that stops you from moving forward, you didn't get an answer, so I guess I won't do it. I guess I won't move forward. I guess that's out of the question. Then I guess it is out of the question, and you've just let another person run your life. Maybe you're still in a very childlike state of manhood where you're not ready to be the leader. You're still just a follower. You're still looking for other people to call the shots. You're not a shot caller. To be a shot caller, you need to be able to act in silence. Sure, it's a democracy, but if everybody's sitting there on their hands with their mouth shut, looking around like not knowing what to do, somebody has to move forward. And you may have this conversation in your head when you're coming up with ideas, when you're trying to hash things out. If you don't have a solid answer, sometimes people just sit there and figure, well, I'll just sit here until I get an answer. And then you watch somebody go by you fast, like a Ferrari or a Lamborghini in the fast lane on the highway, and you just see it whiz by and you're like, damn. And that motherfucker's not letting anything stop him. Sure, maybe he's taking a great risk, but goal acquisition is great risk. Every time you leave your house to go to work, it's risk. That's why you kiss your family goodbye. It might be the last time you see them. Sure, it's just a ritual. Maybe you live in a safe town in a suburb, but that ritual means something. Because you know if you're out there, you get in a car accident or someone shoots you in the head at the gas station or whatever happens, you fall off a building, whoops. I saw a video where, oh God, this guy and girl were having sex on a balcony, like on the railing, and they're going for it. And I guess he loses control of her, and she fell over and died, so it's like a criminal case. What a nightmare. But if the silence of others, just their pure silence, not saying anything, they don't give you approval or disapproval. Motherfuckers are just silent. All you hear is crickets. And you let that stop you because you need other people's input. You need that counsel. You need Google to tell you the definition, or else you can't even think straight. You can't come up with a definition. That's what we used to do. We didn't know the lyrics to songs. You guys have you could just go find the lyrics to any songs. We didn't know the lyrics to songs. We're sitting there singing My Sharona to this damn day. I don't know what the fuck the lyrics to that song are. I have no idea. There's a bunch of songs like that. You guys know any songs where you just have no idea what the fucking lyrics are? You sang them anyways. That's the world we used to live in. And we would just make it up. The Guns N' Roses song, Paradise City, I used to think he said Prairie Dog City. Sounds like Prairie Dog City. Go listen to it. You'll think it's Prairie Dog City. But if the silence stops you and you can't move forward, maybe it's that silence from God. And that's a big one. Maybe you pray every day and you get a silent message. You don't get any message. You're not hearing nothing. You're like, God, hello. And you never get anything back. Nothing comes into your head. No signs, signals, nothing. And you let that stop you. And you're like, well, I prayed on it and I didn't get anything, so I didn't go forward. Sometimes you have to demand your blessing. Sometimes you have to go above and beyond and just say, you know what? I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I'm doing this shit anyways. And you'll be surprised that your blessing is waiting for you. Like a father who's proud of his son who took some initiative. And looks at you when you finally come into the room and he's just like, I know you were coming. I left you out there to suffer, but I knew you were going to come in here. And when you came in, here's your present, here's your gift, here's your blessing. But you had to come and get it. It wasn't going to come and dangle it in front of you like a carrot on a stick. This is how you learn how to be a man, is to move in silence. And then the other form of validation that we look for and that stops us is this approval. Affirmation, where people are affirming you and they're validating you with these attaboys and pats on the head and yeah, that's a great idea, and oh, I think you should do that, and whatever your ideas are, you need people to approve of them. And if you get one or two voices in your world that says, no, I don't think that's a good idea, or that's probably risky, or I don't know, man, then you just hold back and you're letting all these other people guide you. You're just a horse in a carriage, you know, like you see in those cowboy movies, and there'll be like 4 horses and a carriage and some guy, you know, like a Wells Fargo rider whipping it. You're just one of those horses. You think you're free because you're going by the rejection of others. If rejection stops you, then you don't deserve it. If you want love and you've been horribly rejected, dumped, divorced, left, you woke up one day, she took the kids and all your shit, she's gone, and you wallowed at the bar drinking to the end of a bottle every day because that was your response. Rejection stopped you. You'll never have a good relationship again. Or you're one of these guys who says, fuck all women, I hate women, I'm done with women. You're just so angry at women because it hasn't worked out. If rejection stops you, then you don't deserve it. You may not deserve love. I hate to tell people that. That's such a horrible thing to say to someone. But if rejection stops you, why would you deserve it? Go talk to somebody in a really good relationship. Maybe your grandfather or just somebody that you know. You can identify somebody that's in a really great relationship. And you talk to them about it and have them be real when their significant other isn't around, when they're alone, and they'll be like, man, this shit has not been easy. You talk to newlyweds when you see them and they're just all kissing and they seem like they're so perfect, Adam and Eve, Romeo and Juliet, and you talk to the dude and he's just like, man, I don't know if I can do this. And it's only 2 years into it, a year into it. It's like, this is so hard. If you can't handle rejection in business, you'll never be a good businessman. Oh my God. I've started businesses where everybody around me, no one will invest. No one's giving Sky a dime. Nope, terrible idea. I asked my friends and family just for moral support, and they're just like, nope, stupid idea. The whole business world. Every other person in the industry I'm trying to crash looks at me and says, you're an idiot, you don't know anything, you don't belong here. And I'm this lone person out in the middle of nowhere with no support. Nobody's down for me, and everybody wishes I was dead. Everybody else. And I fight my way to keep my spot. I'm still here, motherfucker. Every day I open the doors to that motorcycle shop and I say, fuck you, I'm still here. And it's been 20 years, Sinister City Motorcycles, and I'm still here, you motherfuckers. I've watched people that hated me, that rejected me, that said, fuck you and your stupid ideas, and they're out of business now. They come to me and ask for fucking jobs. It's food for thought.